Do need a moment, and here we go. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our first semi-finalists of the night. We have our Polish Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, dubbed the Tuna himself, as he has won the most Sparkling Tuna Cups in the history of our tournament series. It is Krystianer. The Tuna. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player debuting in Sparkling Tuna Cup for the very first time, representing Gen G Esports. It is Trap. It might be his debut in Sparkling Tuna Cup, but he is a heavy hitter. He is a favorite to even take the entire event. Can he be stopped? If you're in the chat, predictions are now open. Place your bets, get your gamba going while you can. Best of luck. Best of luck with your predictions. And before I get ahead of myself, we did have a donation in the chat. Thank you so much. It happened, I believe, in the previous series. But thank you so much. It was an anonymous tip of 50 USD. Thank you so much. Leaving a comment as well. Please never stop casting. I always have SE2 to watch while I work. Thanks to you. You're welcome, Pappy. You're welcome. Hope we do make your work days a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more bearable as well. Hope you do enjoy the broadcast. Hope you enjoy your day. Thank you so much for the donation as we have begun the semis. And Krystianer, what's going on? what's happening here as the pylon is going to be thrown down, and it looks like the beginning of a proxy robo and a one-base all-in. The pylon has been thrown down, and it's on Trap to figure out what's going on now. He is scouting across the map. Trap, he's aware. He's aware something's wrong. Hold up. Where is your second pylon? The second pylon is not in the main base. We know where it is. Trap has yet to confirm. We can see, of course, Trap has a second pylon in the main, so a standard setup here. It's going to be double adept opener out of Trap. Very safe follow-up. Trap opening up with a robo. Again, assuming that his opponent is going for a proxy. So proxy robo by Krystianer, robo at home for Trap. So far so good for the red Protoss. So far so good. You can see Trap still across the map. He will get an eye on the first units of choice. Going to be double stalker by Krystianer. Adepts are revealed to that probe. And Trap is going to be scouting, is going to be looking up for the proxy, trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Is it proxy Stargate, proxy robo? Is it a one base 4-gate blink all in? What exactly is Trap up against? We can see the Prism's already on the way. Trap has yet to confirm. Going for his own War Prism. And of course has access to his own Immortals as well with that Robo. Adepts attempt to slip in. Krystianer is keeping up. Does have the full wall. Or bringing additional Stalkers. And the wall will complete. Yeah, again, Krystianer is all in. The Immortal production has begun, the Prism is out, and Trap does confirm the full wall. That is very suspect. That's very unorthodox here to see the full wall, so Trap is fully aware, and he will confirm. Adepts a shade in, they get eyes on the proxy, on the robo. Now Trap knows, and he's going for the pylon. Can try to go for it at the same time. Prism gets into the main, takes a lot of damage, but Krystianer does unload. Nice juggling here from Krystianer. He's breaking through. The pylon under fire. Sorry, the Stalker under fire. The Stalker goes down. Probes as well. The pylon will survive. The Immortal will pop out in time. And Trap will defend. At the same time, Trap getting across the map. Warping the depths. Going for the mineral line. And probes are going down. Krystianer being forced to warp in back at home. He may have killed 3 probes across the map, but back at home, that's going to be 5 probe kills, 6 probe kills, and counting. The juggling, Pappy. The juggling. 8 probes. 9 workers fall, and just like that, Trap takes a massive economic lead. And sure, Krystianer may be all in, but he does need an economy to sustain the all in. He needs those workers, forced to warp in once again. Krystianer looking for another way in, building up more Immortals. Trap getting another probe, and almost another. We'll finally lose some Adepts. At the same time, Krystianer going for some counter damage. Drops into the main. 3 more workers. Trap still maintains a 3-worker lead, or a 4-worker lead even. Still has the economy on his side, building up to a second Immortal. Trap does have an Immortal lead as well, bear that in mind. He's on 2 Immortals compared to the 1 of Krystianer. Krystianer does have force fields. Trap's prism is across the map, so he has that much less micro potential. Gateway is gonna fall. Prism does not turn around. It's gonna be recalled. There we go. Does recall back home. And now, even despite the force fields, he can save the Immortal. Clutch recall. Prism makes it home just in time. Trap does hold. A risky maneuver though. Trap is moving out without Warp Prism. And Krystianer does spot it. He wants it. He wants the Prism. Oh, he wants it. Prism takes a lot of hits. Krystianer does try to hunt it down. He tries and he will. He does catch the Prism. Recalls on. It's on cooldown. The Immortals are trapped. Uh-oh. The Immortals are trapped. The Prism somehow gets away. Bit of miscontrol out of Krystianer. He did miss out a shot earlier. And again, these Immortals are going to be hunted down. Trap, he's forced to move out. He has to save those Immortals. Depowers the Robo. Krystianer will still trade well. Gets one and will get both Immortals. But does lose his own Robo. The Robo has fallen. I say that. Oh! It does go down. Prism did survive. Krystianer moving out, supply blocked even. Krystianer has the Immortal lead. Again, it was so risky for Trap to move out with that Prism, with those Immortals. And that may cost him the game here. I say it may because his shield battery has an overcharge. The Immortals are building back up. Trap just needs a little bit more time. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of hits. Same time, we just see the Prism slipping back into the main. The Prism is going to be targeted down. What about the Adepts, though? Does it get away? Again? The Prism! It's Immortal, Pappy. Refuses to go down. Forces a recall back home due to the Adepts. 4 more probe kills. And the Prism survives once again. Somehow, some way, it lives. And Trap, feeling safe enough to expand, takes the natural. Has built up his Immortal count once again, has plenty of sentries. And Krystianer, looks like he will expand as well. Whew. Okay, so after how intense and how crazy this game was, after the initial one base all-in that has failed for Krystianer, we can now calm things down and expand. Trap does have a probe in position to take the gold, so potentially it might just be scouting, just in case Krystianer tried to take it himself. But there is a probe in position. Both players are calming things down. No massive tech lead in either direction, except Trap does... Well, now we're even on Immortals. Prism's moving out. Oh, risky move here by Krystianer. Does move out with the Warp Prism. At the same time, Trap likewise pushing towards the natural. And can Krystianer hold without those Immortals? Likewise, how much damage can he get done? Trap could be pushing in. Going for the natural. Force fields do lock down 2 of those sentries. Oh, most of the sentries even. Sentries are getting picked off and struggling as well with the Warp Prism. Trap just out trading Krystianer at the same time. Krystianer dropping across the map into the main. Does get some probe damage. Does catch some workers. Overcharge is popped. But the shield battery gets targeted down. And Trap, he's snowballing out of control. He's breaking through the natural. He just has so many Immortals. 3 Immortals here with the main army. Yeah, Krystianer's army just melts before Trap. He cannot keep up. But across the map, that is a lot of probe damage. That's a lot of economic damage being dealt. But it may not matter. It may not matter in the end. We do force a recall back home. Boys are being pulled. Can Krystianer somehow pull off the defense? Can he pull it off? Get a nice micro. Does save the Immortals. Pulling back. But that's still 3 Immortals left here for Trap. And of course, he has his own Warp Prism as well. Oh, so many probes going down. Immortals are falling one after the other. He's down to 2. I mean, he still has his 2, I should say. The juggling, though. But GG gets called. It's not going to be enough. Trap breaks through, and Trap will take game number 1. in a very, very intense game. GG, well played. The one base all in. I mean, there were some missteps from both sides. It was a big moment when Krystianer caught the Immortals of Trap. It was a very nice moment for Krystianer. Unfortunately, as that was happening, Trap, he saved the Warp Prism. He was able to gain map control, able to deny and depower the Robo. And that Warp Prism that was saved was also able to harass across the map with the Adepts. In the aftermath, was able to harass, able to force recalls, and able to pull Krystianer apart. Whew. Very intense game. GG, well played. Trap takes a lead. Trap does take a lead, and now we're getting into game number 2. Getting into game 2. And we'll see if Krystianer can bounce back. See if he can force that ace match. I mean, again, it was a pretty intense game, and I want to believe he can, but we'll see. I'm greedy like that. I would love to see an ace match. Regardless, here we go. We're jumping into game number 2, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ghost River, we have the Polish Protoss player, the blue Protoss. It is Krystianer. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the red Protoss, representing Gen G Esports, one game away from making it to the grand finals. It is Trap. Uno mas, papi. Uno mas is all he needs, and Krystianer likewise needs one more to force the ace match. The pressure is on the Polish Protoss player. Can he bring it back? Can he bring it home? I see Gemini in the chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are back. I do apologize for the delays. I did not notice the stream went down. So I do apologize. I didn't notice the stream went down. So because of that, the game did progress. Obviously, our internet is fine. We've been casting, and I do apologize for those that we did lose along the way. I know most people have since left. So if you did stick around, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sticking around and for tuning in. We lost like a good 150 viewers. Feels bad, man. feels bad, Bobby. Feels bad. For those that are curious what happened, it looks like it was the Twitch server. I did sorry, it took me a while to realize that, but I did switch servers basically for OBS. Now everything's fine. So the Twitch server just died on us. So we did have to reconnect. And currently I'm streaming and connecting to Singapore. So there we go. There we go. So again, I do apologize. Feels bad, man. But now the game can continue. It's been continuing the entire time. Has been progressing. Initially, it was a Adept opener, double Adept opener into Oracle, into harass across the map. Krystianer did deflect. Krystianer able to stabilize on 2 bases, getting into a third, now working towards the 4th base, working into a longer mid-game scenario here between Krystianer and Trap. Again, I do apologize for those that did the stream went down and did leave. Hopefully we can get everyone back again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as we do see the main armies moving out. Trap, he moves over towards the north. We do see Krystianer towards the south. The armies will miss each other. This will force a recall, though. As the main army is scouted, Krystianer does turn back around, trying to catch out the army. And can he? Can he catch this out? See Trap pulling away. Likewise, Krystianer rotating towards the left-hand side. Does rotate on over. Again, looking at the supplies, Krystianer does have quite a lead here, but a lot of that lead is in Zealots. Basically, Krystianer, he has a bit of a cheaper army with mass Zealots. A handful of Archons and Immortals, don't get me wrong. But despite the supply lead, it's not going to be as easy to break this position, nor with an overcharge. Shibata is ready, overcharge gets popped. Zealots are trying to break through, but that's a lot of Archon volleys going off. Yeah, Zealots, they take a lot of hits, they take a lot of damage. Krystianer has to pull away, has to respect those Archons. Again, the soup does lie. As 10 Zealots are being warped in at a time. Krystianer, can he break his opponent? Overcharge now, full cooldown, has run out. Once again, those Zealots, they just get melted by those Archons. First Archon does fall, second Archon as well. Krystianer is breaking through. He's breaking through the Archons. He's so close to breaking Trap. So close. More reinforcements have arrived. Immortal goes down. Oh, the Zealots are fighting on their own. Stasis Trap does go off. Very nice stasis. Trap. He's holding. He's holding, Pappy. The base is getting low, though. The Nexus will fall. Krystianer, he doesn't get the main army, but he does get the Nexus. And he's not done. He's pushing through. Does find an Archon. Oh, barely is saved. 3 Immortals left over. And Krystianer, he pulls away again. Krystianer does have the economic advantage. His upper base. He has to just calm things down, wait for an extra warp in. More Head Templar, more Archons. And as Trap attempts to expand, Krystianer can force another fight. Krystianer is going to be rotating. Does take down the expansion with a Prism. Prism gets sniped. Not bad. Prism does go down, but again, it's mainly Zealots into Archons. And Trap, he cannot engage. Not quite like this. Zealots are breaking through. Brittle Choke Point working against Krystianer for a moment. But he's getting on top of the main army. He's breaking through, getting on top of those Immortals as well. At least he's trying to. Trap. Oh my god. Trap able to actually take the fight instead. Just barely. It's still so close, though. It's still so close between these two armies. As Trap with the defensive advantage does overwhelm. Oh, and Krystianer, he plummets in supply. That was a very expensive loss for Krystianer. Again, if he didn't lose the Warp Prism, if he could reinforce on the front lines, then maybe Krystianer wins. Then and there, Krystianer, he was so close to breaking Trap, and suddenly everything swings in favor of the Red Protoss. Trap, he takes the fight. He's got the Archon lead. He's got the Immortal lead. Now, the Archons are very low. They have no shields. They're very low, very battered, very bruised. But Trap, he's not stopping. He's not stopping. He's able to reposition, heading towards the natural. Krystianer trying to keep up, coming in from behind. Does attempt to. Again, that is a lot of Zealots here for Krystianer. Zealots, they collapse in. They go for the Immortals. Yeah, they get into all the Immortals. Once again, nice juggling here from Trap, but one Immortal goes down. Oh yeah, there's one Immortal left. The Archons are trading well, though. Yeah, the Zealots, they melt. Another wave of reinforcements on the way. It's still so close. Zealots have arrived. GG gets called. Krystianer, he taps out, and Trap, he breaks through. He barely breaks through. GG, Krystianer. He will tap out, and Trap will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the semifinals. GG. Oh my god. GG, well played. I do apologize. Oh, looks like I do have to fix up a couple of things, actually. Yeah. GG, well played. Looks like a couple of things have broken on our end because the stream went down earlier. But, yeah, that was wild. Oh my god. And even Krystianer's messaging me. He's like, I don't know how I lost those fights. Krystianer, even though he had the supply lead, again, a lot of that supply were in Zealots, and the juggling, the micro from Trap to save those Archons, to create these choke points. More importantly, though, to snipe the Warp Prism. To snipe the Warp Prism as well, to swing suddenly the fight in his favor. It was insane what Trap was able to do, despite being down in supply. Very impressive fight there. Very impressive defense by Trap. And he will advance on to those grand finals. GG. GG, well played. We'll take it in the end. Again, I do apologize for being a little bit frazzled myself. Hold on. Just trying to sort things out again. Just because the stream went down, like everything's a little bit broken. It's all good.